Today, it's Slang Surrender, Millennial snacks on the left, Gen Z heavy hitters on the right, and clearly, some of us weren't ready.
Give me some milk. Whoa. Yeah, she's throwing it away.
Taste tests, nostalgia points, and some questionable aftertastes.
Yeah, that tastes. Yeah, there's that aftertaste.
It kind of
that
tastes like I can't oh, that's a big no right there.
She's taking another trip to the garbage. Oh. Kind of went down a weird way.
Let's settle this. Millennial snacks versus Gen Z snacks. Which one actually wins?
Hey, welcome back, y'all. So today we're going to be doing a food challenge. We're going to be putting millennial snacks up against Gen Z snacks. We're going to start with candy, then move on to cakes, snack cakes. These are all snacks. And then cookies, then chips, and then breakfast items, and then finishing up with the drink. So with each of those snacks, we're going to be giving them a grade. Taste, nostalgia, cool factor, and then whether we would buy it again. And at the end, we're gonna see which generation has the highest score. And whoever's generation loses, they will have to then prepare a 60-second video praising the other person's snacks. But there's a twist. So the twist is gonna be that they have to use that generation's slang. And we'll probably do like 8 words.
Okay.
You all set?
Yes, I
All
want
right.
to get into eating.
Okay. Start for gushers first. I'm sure you all are very familiar with those.
Here's what they look like, your average fruit snacks.
Yeah, what I always thought was cool about these is these are like very chewy, but they have that little, I guess, juice or liquid in the center. Some candies back then were very like sweet on the outside, they have flavor, and then once you get to the middle, that was pretty much just like a ball of sugar.
This was you guys' candy.
Yep.
What? This is like fruit snacks.
Yeah, but it's
Took me long enough.
okay. Yeah, these are taste about as I remember. I haven't had these in a while, but
I don't know if it's just that one. Loke isn't tasting that good. Can't even lie.
what? So talk to us. What's going
I
on?
don't know. This syrup's kind of like strong, and like I don't taste how when I tasted them. They taste a little bit sour and weird. What'd you put?
All right. So you got 4 out of 10. Okay.
The reason why I put 6 for nostalgia is because I used to eat these all the time in like 6th grade. But like I don't know why they didn't taste the best right now. I don't know.
You got 1 out of would buy again.
Yeah, because I go through phases when I like food. Wait, let me see it.
Yeah,
8.
I would buy these again,
Oh, I didn't
but
add
I
up
don't
the
really eat candy like that. Yeah, so what I like about these, actually, I've had these before. So have you had the regular Nerds?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I like the regular Nerds. They're kind of very crunchy. But what these do is they add a little bit of a gumminess to it. So if you like both textures. Now these have a little bit more of sourness to it.
I'm already making.
Yeah, so this is what Gen Z is eating right now.
What'd you put? 9999. Okay,
Oh.
nostalgia factor. I don't really get nostalgia from these because like I don't really. It's just,
You haven't lived long enough?
it's just candy, and
candy.
I like it. But I gave it a 10 out of 10 for buy again.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. For me, it's kind of both like nostalgia because it has that same nerd taste that I remember as a kid, but the cool factor is that it's mixed with this gumminess. So it's like a remix of something like a classic. This is the Millennial cake that I remember. Cosmic brownies is like a kind of fudgy, not really cakey brownie, but then it's got these little bits of chocolate candies on top. Is there a problem? Need some milk? Amber! Amber!
I can't do it.
Y'all remember that commercial where that guy had it? He would have won $1 million and his mouth was so full. You just stuffed the whole thing in your mouth, didn't you? These do fill your mouth, though. I will say that. I mean, with milk, probably a little easier to get down, but.
No milk.
Are you good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, I gave it an 8 out of 10 because it was really good. It tastes just like a brownie. But the only reason I didn't get the other 2 points was because it made me like choke a little bit because it fills your mouth a lot. And then the cool or nostalgic factor, I don't really have nostalgia for these because I didn't really eat these. I don't really have experience with them. But I would buy it again for sure because it was very yummy.
Taste, it was pretty good. It kind of has an aftertaste to me. And I don't know if that's just...
Is that 6, 7?
Maybe yes, 6, 7.
Those hands down.
And then nostalgia, cool factor, I would just say that, you know, I do remember them, but I didn't really eat them like that. And then would I buy it again? Not really. It just, like it's just the taste of it is kind of has more of an aftertaste to it. So have y'all seen these before? These got some kind of filling in them. I guess the outside is chocolate and the inside is like yellow cake, but I don't know. We'll see what these taste like.
All the things I don't like.
These look like those ding dongs or whatever they were, Hostess, at least on the outside. They got a little bit of a kind of chocolate candies or sprinkles on top. Okay, so off the jump, the outside.
Ooh, why is it?
Yeah, okay, so the outside has like that kind of waxy chocolate, which is like those Hostess donuts I used to eat when I was a kid. Inside looks like angel food cake, which I'm not a fan of. And the filling looks like, I don't know, strawberry or cherry.
I didn't eat it.
What? No.
Okay, fine. I'm scared. Oh, this doesn't look good. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa. Yeah, she's throwing it away.
You gave it a 1 for nostalgic factor? What? Literally, what gave you nostalgia?
The only thing about this that gives me the nostalgia factor is, like I said, it reminds me of those Hostess donuts with the kind of chocolate on the outside. So. But other than that, yeah, let's move on to the chips. Yeah. So Cool Ranch. I mean, everyone knows what these are. I used to always get these as a kid when we go to the store. And so, you don't like Cool Ranch? You don't like the flavor?
Nah, Cool Ranch isn't my thing, so probably gonna have to give this like a 0 out of 10 already.
Ooh. So I don't know if you know about this, but some of these have like the extra seasoning on them. See that? Yeah, this is your treasure right here. See that?
I want one with like no seasoning.
Yeah, this is treasure.
It's a tiny chip. Okay, that's like just a corn chip.
Yeah, there's nothing on that.
They're okay. I don't really like the aftertaste. They're better than I thought.
Right.
I gave it a 6 out of 10 because the taste wasn't that bad, but I do like the nacho ones better than Cool Ranch.
Okay.
And then the nostalgic factor, I don't really get like nostalgia for these. And like it's okay.
these still taste good to me. They, like I said, that cool factor, nostalgia that I remember when I was your age eating these. Yeah, and then, yeah, I would buy these again. I'm not big on snacks and chips, but if I were like at a party or something like that, then yeah, I would definitely grab some of these. So we got the Gen Z version. Takis, talk of the town. Now you said all of these are like spicy?
I think so.
Okay. So these are Fuego, hot chili pepper and lime. Yeah, these do have a interesting smell to them. Not as strong as the Doritos.
I don't think I've had these ones.
Really? You ever seen those hot fries?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
3, 2.
Kind of went down a weird way. So these remind me of like the hot Cheetos a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I can taste like the lime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Taste, I like the different flavors that it has. It's kind of, you can taste the corn chips kind of thing, but then that lime hits you, and then cool factor. The nostalgia for me is like I said, like with like the hot Cheetos that we used to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And then would I buy it again? You know, I would likely would if you wanted them.
I like the taste. I like these better than like the regular ones because I feel like they're easier to eat because it's not like, I don't know. And then the cooler nostalgia factor, I used to eat these a lot when I was like younger, so that's cool. Not
Definitely.
those ones specifically, but Takis in general, and I would definitely buy it again because they're good.
You're probably taking those for your lunch, right?
Yeah, I probably am.
Yeah, everyone knows what these are. And these have been around a while from what I understand, but on TikTok, there've been a lot of trends with people mixing this with like other things, like making
Mud cakes.
yeah, mud cakes and different drinks out of it. So I guess because of that, and with the virality of TikTok in general for certain things, these have become very popular. So these are like sandwich cookie version, vanilla flavored. So do you take yours apart to eat it?
It depends on how I'm feeling. Probably
Okay.
take it apart.
Yeah, sometimes I take it apart, and then sometimes you get half on one, half on the other, and sometimes it's pretty clean on one, but
Oh, it's
Yeah,
like
so-
4, 3, 2. Tastes like an Oreo.
I think the newer versions of these have like thinner. I know for a minute they had the overstuffed or stuffed where I guess it was at least double the cream in the middle. And then sometimes they have, the different limited edition versions and stuff. So I like the vanilla version of that too.
I gave them all 7s because I like Oreos, but they're okay. They're just kind of well, like
America's favorite cookie? Really?
America's favorite cookies.
That's what they say, right?
Right. But yeah, they were okay. They're like I guess like.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm not a cookie person, but I will say that, if there are Oreos around, then I'll try one or two. I do like the taste of Oreos, and the taste to me, it's a perfect balance between like the chocolate, a little bit of bitterness, but then you got the sweetness of the vanilla. I like the texture of the cookie. Nostalgia factor just reminds me of like back in the day when I used to eat Oreos from time to time. So I give this one all 10s.
All 10s? No way. Ew, why'd you give them all 10s? Of course you like it. You had that in like the 1800s, right?
1800s, yeah, right. So is this probably shortbread on the outside?
Yeah.
It's kind of a darker cookie. So
It kind of tastes burnt.
it does a little bit, but then it tastes like an ice cream sugar cone, like a waffle cone.
I kind of like it.
Very light, kind of crispy, but I mean. Oh, okay. So
I gave it
Perfect
all
30.
10s because it was phenomenal.
Stop the cap.
From the taste to the look, it was amazing. And nostalgic factor, we're just gonna pretend that's just cool factor, and I think they're a 10 out of 10 cool. And so I got 30.
Yeah, I do. They're very sweet.
What did you get?
They're overly sweet. Give it 25. They're very sweet, but I do like the texture. That kind of, I don't know what that is, that little burnt taste, but then the more I chewed it, it was more like a ice cream cone. So
Yeah.
I do like that taste. Both of these are Pop-Tarts, but apparently now they've got a version that got higher content of protein in it. So off the top, I'm thinking these are probably gonna have a little drier taste to them.
Yeah, I don't know about these. I don't think I'm gonna like this one, if I'm being honest.
This is cherry.
I don't like fruit artificial.
You want the
smaller piece.
The smaller piece? Okay.
Ugh.
You know, I haven't had a protein one.
Sniff it.
Yeah, I've had these before. Now the protein is probably gonna be a big test, but you ready?
Yes.
Why are you holding your nose?
Okay, 3, 2, 1. I didn't eat it.
You didn't eat it?
Not eat it.
You're trying to suck me out
3,
again.
2. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. That's a big no right there.
She's taking another trip to the garbage. So I used to really like these when I was a kid, to a certain
We're
degree.
used to.
As an adult, maybe not as much.
Yeah, I didn't really like these. I didn't like the flavor. No nostalgic from them because I don't like how the artificial cherry tastes. It tastes kind of gross. Not.
I agree. It is artificial tasting and got a little over sweetened to me, but kind of right in the middle. If I would buy them again,
No, you wouldn't.
you know.
Big no.
All right, so now we're moving on to the protein ones, which, like I said, you've had protein bars before. They're typically kind of drier, but I don't know. What flavor? Oh, these are brown sugar. So you do like brown sugar.
Yeah,
Okay, so that might save it a little bit for you.
that's all I'm taking.
So these have what, 10 grams of protein versus
No.
4?
Oh.
You gonna finish chewing?
Oh, frick.
Okay. So it does have,
I mean, I don't know.
it's got a weird aftertaste to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you do like the brown sugar, so
Yeah.
yeah, that tastes. There's that
It
aftertaste.
kind of tastes like I can't.
Yeah, I think so. The taste to me is I've had the brown sugar, the regular ones, but I don't know. It's something extra in there. The protein, obviously, and maybe something else, but it
Yeah, there's
got a
something.
weird aftertaste to it.
There's
So
something there.
I more likely would not buy these again.
I buy the normal ones.
All right, so we've got good old Gatorade.
It's my favorite flavor.
Yeah, versus Prime. This is cherry freeze and this is cherry. Yeah, this is probably my favorite flavor.
You can give me a lot more.
3, 2, 1. Just going back for seconds. Yeah, definitely. That's one of my favorite flavors.
I like this.
I always
this
go
is
back
my
to the
favorite.
cherry. Yeah. Okay, what you got?
A 10 for the taste because it's my favorite flavor. Nostalgic, I don't really have nostalgia from that, so it was like a 3 out of 10. But I would buy it again for sure because it's my favorite flavor.
I give it all 10s. Now the taste, obviously, I love like cherry flavored stuff, and then like I said, that is just like probably my favorite flavor. But then the nostalgia, cool factor. A lot of athletes are a part of the advertisement of this product, and back then there was Michael Jordan and so many other athletes, all the way up through like Serena Williams and different athletes. So you think, you know, if I drink this, it's gonna make me perform better and things like that. So as a kid, you're kind of like, ooh, let me get some of that Gatorade, you know. So definitely I would buy again. We buy it from time to time anyway. Okay, so this has like coconut water, which it's a lot sweeter punch in the beginning, and then it kind of, I mean, it tastes pretty good. I think it's got obviously different ingredients than the Gatorade. It's at 10% coconut water. Sucralose. Okay. Yeah, so that's a sugar, I think it's a sugar substitute. So that's kind of what I taste. So you kind of hit with that sweetness, and a lot of those substitute sweeteners can be extra sweet tasting, but then like as you taste it more, it kind of goes away. So
we both gave it a 7 for taste.
yeah, that's funny, isn't it? So I think like, I mean, the cool factor, you know, your coconut water, I know there's kind of a big craze at one point. You know, there's like the alkaline water and different types of water and things like that. The taste, like I said, is very good flavor, but that substitute sweetener kind of aftertaste kind of gets to me a little bit. That's the only thing. If it wasn't for that, then yeah, I probably would up the taste. Would I buy it again? Not over Gatorade.
All right, final recap. Millennials came in on fire. Gatorade put up a clutch 53, and Pop-Tarts held on with 20. Gen Z showed up hungry. Biscoff Cookies 8 with 55. But Gansito took an L with 2. Added up, 235 to 210. Millennials take the overall win. That's legit. Now, before we close out, I wanted to add a little something special. You'll notice the picture and sound will change, but don't adjust your TVs or your phones. To celebrate the generational snack battle, we're flashing back to my era, old school VHS style. So kick back and enjoy this moment as Jamie faces the ultimate test, the Slang Surrender.
These snacks were very rad, bro. They were sweet and they were pretty hot. They were tight in the bomb. They were very fly to eat, and I think they were better. Psych.
Oh, psych.
Yeah, it's on the list, I can say it. Wicked. Yeah, they were wicked. And y'all got me tripping because these snacks were bagging. It's enough of that. I'm done.
Banging. Okay.
Oh, bagging, banging, same thing, basically, essentially. I feel like same thing.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. So yeah, that's how we talked back in the day.
Oh, well, never talk again.
Hope y'all liked the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we've got more content coming, especially with this whole generational divide, or whatever you call it, between Gen Z and Millennials. So, you got anything else to add?
My snacks would have been better. Just saying.
Your snacks were fire?
Yeah. Off the chain.
They were busting? Oh, off the chain? Oh, okay.
Okay, that's enough.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. Peace.
Cut that out right now.
Okay. Get the in each of the. Where's my stack at?
Dad, bro, are you so yeah, why you only got one piece? You only got one. Okay.
So the robot just decided to come out on schedule. So no harm with the robot.
Of course, it's actually working now.
Yeah, but it's making a little bit too much noise, so I'm gonna have it go back to its dock.
Dad.